Hi everybody, it's Sarah here at Homestead. So we are getting ready to do the animals this morning. I hope everybody had a great Christmas yesterday. We decided to, other than taking care of the animals like we always do, just took the day for family, didn't really do a whole lot, kind of had a lazy day and a Christmas dinner last night. So hope everybody's Christmas was what they expected and everybody had a great day. So we got a lot of rain here last night. It downpoured. So it is a muddy mess. So I'm going to try to maybe, I know the girls' pen is going to be just atrocious. So I'm going to try to dry up that a little bit and get them fed, let them out, all that stuff. So here we go. Well, we just had some goats escape, but as you can see, this is what we deal with when it rains. It is so nasty. I mean, they don't lay over here, but it is so gross. As you can see, it is just a muddy, disgusting mess in here. This is one of the reasons we're working diligently trying to get the goats moved, because it's just horrible on their feet. Don just gave them some hay. But I'm hoping we have some equine pellets. Those seem to work really good at trying to sop up some of this mud. And hopefully we can get some things taken care of. We're obviously going to clean out everybody's waters. Got eggs everywhere that are disgusting, which I'll end up just feeding to the chickens because they're just a muddy mess. But it's just nasty in here. So let's get some stuff moved out here. There's nothing we can do about this muddy area down here. We've worked really hard at keeping this area up higher for the goats so they have a nice dry spot, but they need hay and everything down here. God's trying to get in the door. We're gonna have to scoop some of that stuff up and we'll put the equine pellets down. So those work great in absorbing water and rain and muck and nastiness, but we got to scoop some of this out because they expand. And then we can't get the doors open, so we're going to have to work on that. Alright, so we did our quick fix. Gave the chickens some more hay on the bottom so that their eggs will stay clean. Filled up their nesting boxes. Put the equine fresh down here. Took care of some of this mud, and this will expand all day. Soak up a lot of that mud. Got more equine fresh down here. And then loaded up the girls' area where they lay. So that'll make things a lot nicer for them. Cannot wait till we can get them moved because this pen is awful. Go out here now. Don let the boys out over there. They're probably in their stall eating hay. That's some of the gunk nastiness, but we got to get all these waters filled and then go on to the next chore. Apparently Elsa thinks that since I put hay in the chicken coop, she's gonna go in there and eat. What a weirdo. Got hay everywhere. Got their whole hay feeder filled over there, but she's gonna go in the chicken coop. Ooh, don't drink that yucky water. Alright, so we're gonna get all these waters filled and go from there. Alright, so we got nice clean waters for everybody. And I know people are probably freaking out about all the mud and the goats and everything, and we know it's not the best environment. We're working on it. We're working on getting them moved to a different area away from chickens, because this used to all be grass and the chickens killed it all. But as you can see, they have a nice padded spot up here by their hay feeder. I don't clean up this hay because it gives them a nice spot to lay out of the mud if they want to lay outside, because right now it is gorgeous outside. So they like to lay outside. As far as pregnancy updates, Miss Mocha, definitely pregnant. She should be due end of January, early February. She's doing super good. And then over here, Liberty's getting a drink. Hopefully I can walk this without falling, because that's always the struggle. Well, there's Elsa. She is definitely 100% pregnant, due end of January, early February. There's Liberty. This will be her first freshening, but she's looking nice and wide. And her udder is coming in nicely for still having a month to go. So cannot wait for those babies to be born. That's from Maverick, which was born on our property, and her. So cannot wait to see what those babies look like. All right, so we're gonna go down, take care of some rabbits, maybe do some stuff down there and get busy with our day. All right, so we're down here doing our night chores. Been a really busy day. We went down, did a whole bunch of stuff with the rabbits, got their waters bleached out, bred 2 rabbits. We'll be uploading a video of that. Also been working up at the cabin, so it's just been a really busy Sunday. But let's get these animals taken care of. Hi, sweeties. As you can see, the equine fresh that I put down has made a huge difference. It's broken down. It's sopped up a lot of that water. Not nearly as muddy. Much better on their poor little feet. We've got all that sopped up. Looks way better. They got their nice hay bed that they'll be able to sleep in tonight. Hi, Liberty. You've been eating away today. And Layla, I didn't do a prego check on her earlier. She was in the coop eating the hay out of there for some reason that I had put down, but she's looking very wide, so I'm thinking she should be due end of January, early February. Like I say, we had put Oliver in here just to see, make sure everybody was bred, but he hasn't been doing any breeding, so everyone must have took the first time around. She's not developing much of an udder, but she still has a month to go. It's her first freshening, so she could wait until she gets pretty close. So, but she's looking nice and wide. Everyone happy and healthy today. Chickens up on the roof.
Thank you, Joel.
Here's our toms. One of them's looking pretty pitiful, missing some tail feathers. Here's our bucks that no one got to see earlier. Hi, Baxter. Hi, sweetie.
I'm gonna touch the fence, Mom.
You're so handsome. And then Mr. Maverick over here. It's getting so much bigger. Pretty soon he'll be as big as his dad. Baxter's his dad. All right. So Isaiah's already started. He went over and fed, I'm assuming, some chickens.
Yeah.
He went over and fed the Silkies and the Wyandottes. So the Silkies are laying eggs like crazy. For some reason, our red Wyandottes still aren't laying. Not quite sure what's going on there. How you doing, Karen?
While I was doing chickens and animals, 2 roosters got in a fight. One got knocked back and fell into the bucket. The bucket fell over. Yeah.
Hi, Rooster.
So every night we give the goats their grain. They don't have to have it, but it's just kind of what we do. It helps give them a lot of the minerals that they do need. They do have free choice mineral, but it does also have the grain that has selenium and copper and zinc and all that in there. So really good for them. So we just do it at least once a day. And then once they kid and are in milk, then they'll get it twice a day. Isaiah's over there. He's going to feed the sapphire gems, get them in their area, and lock the bucks up and give them their grain. Get me all the water buckets. We got to refill water. Hi, Elsa. You're such a sweetheart. So this is our only horned goat we have left. And as soon as she has these babies, we're going to be remedying that. And after what happened to Latte, with getting her horns caught, we just don't want that to happen to Elsa. Everybody's waiting for their grain. They know what's coming.
I think
Check their waters.
I know.
Their red one should be fine. I filled that this afternoon, but
This one's pretty nasty.
small ones are always nasty because the chickens get in them. Well, Elizabeth's going to hand me all the waters out here. We'll replace and give them all fresh water. So night chores are usually mostly the kids. So we'll get all these waters.
No.
No, that's not rabbit food.
It's better.
That's the equine fresh. I had to sop up water. I need, she needs the scoop so she can give the goats their feed. And then, for some reason, when I come down here to record, the kids get all whopper jawed and it's like they forget what they need to
You
do.
mess up our cycle.
Yeah, we have a specific cycle that we do.
Apparently I throw things off. But I'm going to need the tank turned on so I can fill water. So
We never turn off the tank.
the tank is off. Isaiah's going to go fill the chicken feed.
It's not working. I didn't know.
And go turn the tank on for me, apparently. So if you have chickens and ducks, you know they just make their water disgusting. Oh, fill them up, rinse them out. This hose is all messed up. It's got a split in it. That's why we have to turn our tank off. Looks like the water buckets are due for another scrubbing. How's the buck's water, Isaiah? How's the buck's water?
You should have caught it and took it on my back. Should have took it on my back.
You go and get the girls taken care of. Get the goats taken care of. Everybody's ready for their food. So we divvy up the goat grain because they fight over it. So we have different containers. Not quite sure why she didn't close the door, because then the chickens go in there trying to eat the goat feed and get stepped on. Set the grain up there to be put in the coop, and they act like they're starving. But they'll move as soon as Elizabeth puts it in the coop. We're gonna have to move that stuff.
Sorry, Mocha.
So as I stated earlier, this stuff does expand, so she's having to kick some of it out of the way so she can get the door closed. I was talking to Don earlier today, and he's gonna move that door up so it's a little easier and we don't have to worry about it as much.
You too bad.
That's good enough. Just grab it, Elizabeth. She doesn't want to get pecked.
I don't.
My kids informed me that we get to go buy more chicken feed tomorrow. Any eggs in there? There shouldn't be unless... Well, they might have laid after I was in there. No eggs? Well, everybody's now going in. The chaos is relaxing here. Those ones will end up hopping down and going in the door. They'll hop down on their own, Elizabeth. Stay in there, though. You got to put these buckets in there. I'm not putting them here because they dump them. They got to go over by the coop. Isaiah, you can hand her 2 buckets. So set them up there by the coop. That way, if they dump them, at least it doesn't pour into the goat pen.
I think it still will.
Go run up and turn off the tank. Isaiah's going to go up and turn off our IBC tote, which we got to put the hose in that and fill it up. It's getting kind of low. We fill that with our spring. It's where we get all of our water from. Ducks are happy. Nice clean water, and they're going to get it dirty in about 2 seconds.
This one stays out.
As you can see, that's just one of our coops. We still got lots of chickens running around in here. So we still have our one pen over here where the turkeys stay. And we got our little babies too to do. So they're following. They know where their feed's going to be going. They put themselves to bed. We don't really lock up this pen. These are just our free rangers. Thankfully, we haven't had any predator issues, but we've got to redo the whole gate, and this pen's going to be getting revamped. So he's just spreading some scratch for him right now. They're our free rangers. They eat all day. They do get chicken feed. They have a feeder in their coop already, but they were waiting for their scratch. So all those other ones will wander their way in. These are our babies that we hatched a few months ago. They're doing good. Got to get them some water and their feed as well, but they get a different feed because they're little ones still. The majority of these are Easter eggers. We do have turkeys in here. So there's one of our white turkeys, and there's another one. And one of our brown turkeys. And we got sapphire babies. Apparently they're thirsty, so we've got a bucket that they're going to want more than that. That's not going to be enough. It's not going to be in about 2 seconds.
They get some in here too. In their bed area, they get
Oh.
some.
So here's their crumble. This is a mixture of game bird starter and chick starter because we have the turkeys in here, so we have to have the game bird in there because the niacin and so she just sprinkled some in there that they'll peck, and then they also have a feeder in here.
And a water in here. That'll have to be enough.
Well, there's a bucket over there that's got water in it.
I can't leave this thing because open.
I'll keep my foot there. These will be moving shortly once we get some pens situated because they're just running out of room. But we've got a couple that just aren't growing very much, and I think it's just their poor things just... They're the smaller ones, and the bigger ones take the feed, so... We'll pull the biggest ones out, and then leave the smaller ones in here to continue to grow.
Not that one. I need that other one.
They crumble, right?
Yeah.
So we have a feeder in there. She's just filling that up. This used to be our quail pen. But we got out of quail, so it does work well for when we're first putting little ones outside. Take the remainder of that water and put it in the other one. And we just latch it there. There's the silkies. They're like the last ones to go up. They hang out outside for quite a while. They'll eventually go in their coop. And we do have one baby turkey that's still in the brooder. Oh, we'll walk over here. We're going to be starting to incubate chicks for the spring here shortly. And this turkey will be able to be moved outside in the near future with the other ones once we get some of them bigger ones out. As we can see, we've got a lot of eggs. They decided they wanted to lay under the brooder, so we're going to be taking those eggs in. Nice little rainbow of eggs there. But here's our little turkey.
I pick her up to cuddle.
Just hanging out. She gets kind of lonely, so she gets cuddles every day.
I do that today.
So Elizabeth gives her cuddles. She's
on
one of the lone survivor of the turkeys that hatched Thanksgiving Day. So we had a broody turkey, and she hatched them herself. Well, we were gonna try to let her just raise them, and that is the one predator time we did have issues with predators. She had her babies out, and she wasn't taking them in any of the pens. She was trying to keep them out where she had made her nest, which was not in a pen, and 3 of them died. Or 4 of them died. They were killed. So this is the lone survivor, so that the predators didn't get. So Elizabeth's going to make sure that she's got food and water.
We don't have any water here anymore.
Alright, so that's the end of our day. We're going to go up, make some dinner. Still working on the cabin. Got all that stuff up there to do and get ready for our work week. So it's been a really busy weekend. We've gotten a lot accomplished. And of course, you know, with Christmas and everything, got to spend yesterday just hanging out with family and just enjoying each other's company. So it's been great. So I hope you enjoyed watching, and we'll see you next time.